All right, I know this is a brand new channel, but I'm going to say it anyway. Welcome back to another episode of the Upper Deep. This is a Minecraft Survivor world with perfect world post-production on, so it's a create mod, and we are currently out at Aquaria and Mobtown. So Mobtown, I would say, is probably this other upper portion of the water base and this platform, and obviously the mob farm itself. This was my very first ever uh, farm that I created. I will post the mob farm credits in the description. Um, the description or the YouTube video I watched had it all in cobblestone, and then I decided to build it all by hand. I put a glass funnel instead of cobblestone. Obviously, this is all spruce logs and spruce planks, more glass in here somewhere if you can see it. Excuse me. And glass water elevators all the way to the top. This is survival, so everything that you see in this has been crafted by hand at some point or another, or gathered by hand or whatever. Um, thing that we're going to focus on today is this brand new sand farm. I uploaded a video yesterday to Reddit and to YouTube that gives a walkthrough tour of this entire base. But like I said, this is going to be focusing on the sand farm today. So this is brand new. Not to get too off topic already right away, but this is my first time playing Minecraft ever. I did play on a previous world when it was already pretty late game, but when we started this world, we had the intention of making it like a long-term map. So this is all pretty freshly built out within the last few weeks, and this is my, other than the mob farm that I created up there, this is my first legit like automated thing, and all it is a series of 4 presses with some belts because I wanted to press the sugar cane so I had some movement in here, and I just wanted to experiment and figure out how the water wheel worked and all of these different cogs and things. And then I said, okay, well, I understand the basics, I guess, and now I'm going to do that. And I watched a YouTube about how to make stone to make gravel and gravel to make YouTube, and then I said, okay, I understand the concept, now let me do the thing. So we're going to start here at the power source. We got the power source of 2 large water wheels powering into a, what is this? I don't know what this thing's called, dude. Configurable gearbox. Going like 3 different directions. I think it goes straight down as well. Yeah, it goes straight down and power different belt down there. It's got 4 different branches coming off. Actually, I think it's 1 to the front, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 straight down to the bottom. And obviously I can take you through each and every tiny little thing, but I don't know what they were all called, so it'd take me forever, and at this point, it just works. Does that make sense? With all these different shit changing directions, every time I add cogs together to transfer power, dude, like trying to do the thing the proper way, and it's like, no, we're going to change the direction of everything, and because we changed the direction up here, we're going to change the direction of everything that follows it, dude. This thing was a gigantic pain in the ass to make. I put lava at the top. The amount of times I've got crushed and killed in these freaking crushers was, it was like an astronomical amount of times getting killed in the crusher. Maybe not astronomical, but still. Crushing wheel, crushing wheel, crushing wheel, crushing wheel, and I swear there were more. But yeah, man, crushing wheel got me several times. Built all this out. At one point, I lost this first water wheel, didn't realize it for the longest time. Had to build out a second water wheel, and I was like, wait, why am I building out a 4th water wheel? And then I realized I was missing this first water wheel, so when I put that one back in, and of course changed direction of freaking everything, so I had to go back through and add these, whatever these things are called, the configurable gearboxes everywhere, and cog wheels everywhere, and then I had to figure out how to spin these bitches up, and then I gave up on the belt. It was like, no, the belt's just going to be unbearably slow, because that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. We aren't here for efficiency. We're here to learn things and to make sand so I can make more glass, so I can make more underwater base. Without having to, like, look at this. Look at this absolute atrocity, dude. Like, this thing used to be, like, as high as, or higher than this, of sand. And now clearly, we have gravel and stone on the beach. And granite. We're supposed to have sand on the beach, dude. This entire thing has just been utterly strip mined. And yeah, we still have some sand. The conservationists got us, dude. They said, okay, check it out. You can destroy the underwater if you put a factory down there for sand. Stop fucking with the beach. And I said, okay. And then I made the sand farm. So, like I said, lava source up top. There's a water source, water block. Sorry, janky. Still learning how to do this. For an audience. Anyway, water block right there. Feeds into there. Lava up top. Down to the side. Right there. Boom. Crushers down low. Into a chest. Andesite funnel. Up some belts. Up some belts. Up some belts. Around. Up some more belts. Into a chest with some andesite funnels on either side. Up another belt. To get back to the same level as that one so we can drop down properly and have our crushers on the same, you know, lateral level, because it makes sense. And then so it goes all the way through, right? Hopper, chest, hopper, shoot, crusher, shoot, chest, funnel, belt, whatever this thing's called, hopper, into a chest, and then boom, I have sand. And then I grab this here sand, I walk this way, I walk this way, I walk this way, I walk this way, I walk this way. And then there's 17 furnaces for the massive, look, glass and other furnace made stuff. 17 of them, dude. It's empty because I have all the furnace currently in my inventory. But it does the thing. I was going to put something stupid here. Or like dumb, or like something similar to this where it's kind of basic, I just wanted movement. And then I ran out of sand. So I made sure I stopped running out of sand for forever. And also, I'll give you a quick little walk around here. We got some crops and things. We got some animals and things. This is kind of like I don't know, just a little walkway area, dude. Another little walkway. This is rice crops growing in front of the viewing place. And that's the rest of our base out that way. That's a AFK platform for my very first mini mob base that I made up that way. Eventually I will show that to you. But this is kind of where the viewing platform is, dude. It's cool. There's fish, there's rice, there's more fish inside of here, dude. Wait for it, wait for it. There's some fish, there's 2 fish. There's 3 fish, you can see him back there. He's being shy. He doesn't like the camera, dude. He says, camera guy, get out of here. Don't want to see you. And then, yeah, kind of feeds back this way. We got some more stuff up top. Go check out the other video if you haven't done so yet. Get a full and proper tour of this place. Anyway, thanks for watching. If anybody actually watches this,